Hey parents, it's Teacher Annette from Preschool 2. Today I'm going to be talking about the Cognitive Development Domain learning activity for Thursday week 5 in preschool. The activity in this one for today is the same for both older and younger preschoolers. So I'm not going to read it twice, obviously, but for today what they have is talk about and describe the things the child knows and understands about nature. Discuss how things are alike or different, such as alive or not alive, live in a nest or live underground, and so on. Discuss why various animals live in different environments and need different habitats. So I kind of went into this a little bit with a previous activity, I believe in either week 1 or 2. And again, I mean, this is such a good time to be going out and exploring nature, especially around your own home. Even with COVID-19 still being a very real threat, it's actually very important to get outside and to walk around, get some fresh air, as long as you're practicing safe social distancing habits and using masks when appropriate. If you're just walking around your own property or around the neighborhood without going into any stores or stopping to talk to anyone, then generally you don't really even need a mask, but I would recommend bringing one just in case, because you never know. So this is a really fun one and one that preschoolers love to get into, and one that when I'm outside with my preschoolers, I tend to do just second nature. And they get so excited to see living things. They get so excited about trees and bugs and plants and flowers. Like, it's amazing how amazed they are at nature. The definition that I give my children when we do like a plant study or any other kind of nature study is that a living thing is something that can grow, that needs air, and that needs water. And maybe not every living thing on earth fits into all three of those criteria, but most of the things that children know about at this age do. And I mean, I can't even off the top of my head think of things that don't need even a little bit of air, water, or that don't grow in some way. So you can ask questions like, well, why do you think rabbits live in the ground, but birds live in a tree? Or why do you think that why do you think frogs come out into our yard sometimes? Why do you think that they're here? Because maybe there isn't water around, so why are they so far from the water? What do you think happened there? And you can all discuss, like, well, do you think this tree is alive or not alive? Do you think these rocks are alive or not alive? Why or why not? There's just so many different conversation topics in nature to just explore. Asking things like, well, why do you think this tree has flowers and this one doesn't? Or why do you think, like apple trees and maybe avocado trees look so different? Why do you think that, we have some bushes in our yard, and why don't they get as big as trees? And how are they different from trees? What is it about this flower that you like so much? Why is it different from other flowers? What do you think makes it that way? And the thing is that you don't always have to have all the answers, because sometimes it's just about exploration and exploring with your child, especially that connection of discovering things together. And if your child does come up with something that you're not sure about, or that maybe you're not sure of the answer yourself, but you just want to see what their hypothesis is, those are good things to sit down together and research, maybe to do studies at home on. And it's just so many possibilities. It's been raining on and off today, and you can ask questions about why does the air feel like this when it rains? If you live in the Midwest, then you tend to have these humid summers, which are very different from the summers I'm used to in California. And if you're a migratory family, you know, maybe summers where you come from are different than the summers in the place that you live the other part of the year. And you can ask you can ask your child, why do you think that is? You can ask them, where do you think the rain comes from? How do we get rain? And why is it good to have rain? Just so many different things that you can do. I mentioned this before as well, but you know, this isn't even limited to the daytime. In the evening or even the night, I mean, especially right now in the Midwest, you know, the fireflies are coming out, and I mean, I'm a 28-year-old adult and I'm still like awestruck by them. So I'm sure your children are just going to be bursting with questions or, you know, ideas about why they glow and why they come out when it's warm. So I really hope you get an opportunity to go outside and to just explore and enjoy and discuss nature. Bye.